I'm Swara.
Hello everyone, my name is Durgeshwari and we have known each other for 2 years now and we visited each other's home for the first time last month. And in the next few minutes, we are going to walk you through a journey.
A journey of realization of privileges.
A journey of not feeling less than.
A journey of love and trust.
A journey of friendship.
So I had gone to my grandmother's village many years ago. A very peculiar village vibe that I felt there was the same vibe that I felt when I went to Durgeshwari's house in Mumbai. Old village style construction, bathrooms without ceilings, and dishes being washed on the floor. It really totally did remind me of my grandmother's house back there. Durgeshwari's father works for a remand home in Mumbai, and so they live in the remand home quarters. With Durgeshwari, I also visited around the remand home neighborhood, and as I held her hand and walked around the neighborhood, we had quite few stairs coming our way. We also visited the remand home school right behind her building. Even the school watchman had a curious, peculiar look to give as to what I was doing there in a remand home neighborhood with Durgeshwari holding her hand.
You know, I have watched some Bollywood films on TV. That is what going to Swara Didi's house felt like. 23 floors building, big swimming pools, lift, her dining table, and many glass sets in the cabinet. I felt like I was in a movie because in our house having only one Kanch ka glass is a very big thing. But there I saw so many glass sets. I was really happy. I said, wow, OMG, I have never seen something like this in real life.
So let's have a look at some of the similarities in our houses. I live in a building.
I live in a building.
We have a kids' play area.
We have a kids' play area.
We have a vegetable place nearby.
We have a vegetable place nearby. Yet, look at my building and look at her building.
Look at my play area versus her play area.
Look at the difference in our vegetable places. And I also have a hall, bedroom, kitchen, just like Swara Didi does. But oh my goodness, you have to see the difference in our halls, bedrooms and kitchens.
So even though a lot of things in our houses are really similar, in those similarities exist our differences. Now that we've seen how different our similarities are, let's see how more different our differences are.
So when I went to Swara Didi's house, her mom was not home. I asked, Swara Didi said that her mom has gone for a 1-week trip with her college friends. I got surprised. I said, wow, mothers can go out with their friends for 1 week. Doesn't they have to cook and clean in their house? I have never seen my mom go out with their friends. My mother was not allowed to go anywhere with her friends. Then it made me realize that if you're financially privileged, you can be broad-minded and mothers can go out, hang out with their friends and enjoy their lives.
Durgeshwari lives in an extremely patriarchal household. Her mother always has to have a ghungat on her head when in-laws are in the house. Her mother is not allowed to just casually hang out in the living room because a woman's place is in the kitchen. She's not allowed to sit on the couch. She has to sit on the floor because a woman's place is below everybody else in the house. She's not allowed to eat meal with everybody in the house. She has to eat after everybody finishes because a woman always comes late after everybody, behind everybody in her house. I was baffled because, like she just mentioned, I have been brought up in a very matriarchal household. When both my parents were working, my mother was earning more than my father, and so I've always seen my mother be the decision maker in the house. But here, I was speaking to a woman who used the words, Swara, that doorstep is my boundary. I am not allowed to go beyond it. She told me how when she got married and first came to Mumbai, she was inside her house for 7 years straight because women are not allowed to go out. When I sometimes get stuck in my car at a toll booth for 1 hour, it irritates the life out of me. And here this woman was telling me how she was in this house for 7 years. It took a massive toll on her. She went through a massive depression and was also hospitalized for a month.
Look at the places we study at. When I went to Swara Didi's house, I saw she gets a study table to place her laptop and books. And there is a charging point. Not just that, her room is air conditioned. Everything looks so comfortable and easy.
and then I saw the place Durgeshwari studies at. She doesn't have a place to study, she has to create a place for herself to study. So she places a chair on the bed and then she places two dabbas on top of it, and then her phone gets placed on top. Just making a setup is not the job done. She also has to make sure that while the class is on, she can't move her legs, she can't touch the table, or her setup falls, which has also happened in the past. When classes run too long and her back strains, she has to sit there in pain and attend classes because there is no place to stretch her legs wide open. So, if she has to choose between releasing herself from the pain or not choosing to get her education, she has to choose to sit in class in the pain and get her education because she wants to step out of the remand home quarters. So, she would rather choose sitting in pain and attend classes rather than stretching her legs wide.
So you are telling me that even though the way we study is so different, we still have to compete for the same exam and we still have to compete for the same job opportunity. How is it fair? It looked so comfortable for her, but I have to put so much effort in it. When our competition is not the same, how can how our opportunities are not the same? How can our competition be the same? How is it fair? Please tell me, how is it fair? Why can't we have a study center where we can study comfortably, have a charging point, and attend classes?
French fries is my most usual favorite thing to eat. So when Durgeshwari came to my house, I served her a bowl of French fries.
It may seem like a French fries for Swara Didi, but it was like a French fries for me. I had only seen French fries on TV and I was elated to be having it in my real life. And I am telling you, it was delicious.
So one little bowl of French fries spoke volumes about the gaps in our privilege. A bowl of French fries means nothing to me. I have it at a 5 minutes away distance. But here I met a woman who was seeing a bowl of French fries for the first time. It meant the world to Durgeshwari. A bowl of French fries. I never thought something I considered so petty and so ordinary would mean the world to somebody. And it really told me how much more we have to go because a bowl of French fries is telling me the gaps that we come from.
I also got into Swara Didi's world. I went to the restaurant that she goes to. I went shopping with her and visited an art gallery. Basically, I lived a day in Swara Didi's life. Not only did I get to know about her house, but also I got to know that my mind got refreshed from the negative thoughts about the other world. And I realized and I learned that if you believe in yourself, you can do anything you want to do in your life. And I realized then that I can become a friend with a rich person just over a bowl of French fries.
So the last 3 weeks have made me more aware of my privileges because to give another example apart from French fries, when I'm sort of a cup of coffee in my house, I don't eat the malai on top. I don't like it, and so it has never been a big deal. I drink the coffee, there's malai still left, I put it in the sink, and there's nothing to think about. When I went to Durgeshwari's house, her mother told me how they can't afford the food grains in Mumbai. So when they visit their village, they have to bring enough food grains from their village to suffice them here in Mumbai. And after knowing this, when Durgeshwari served me a cup of coffee, I felt like a privileged brat to be saying, hey, I don't eat malai, can I please throw it away here? Because in my house it meant nothing, but in Durgeshwari's house, one little malai and one little French fry means so much. And so it really made us aware of the gaps, it made us aware of where we come from and what a long way we have to go. But through this project, we really have believed that if we actually go hand in hand and, look around us in this table today, we have everybody coming from such different homes. And if a room like this is replicated outside of Kurnev and in a lot of other places, we definitely are going to bridge the gap, and one little French fry will be nothing for you then. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Questions? Durgeshwari, Goodna Foundation gave you a phone?
Yes. Yes, actually, I was having only one phone at home, and my father also like we have two phone at home. One my father brings for his office, and he has to work in that phone. So we in our home we are three siblings. I have a younger sister and a younger brother. So we only have to use one phone, and like we three of us have a same time classes sometimes. So I was facing so many difficulties to attend Pehchan classes, to attend college lectures. So then Kurmi Foundation gave me a phone. My life got so easy. I could attend my lectures. I could attend my lectures. I could gain knowledge from mobile. But now my siblings, like my younger sister and brother, they can also easily attend classes. So I am so happy for that, and thank you so much.
You went to an English medium public school?
No, I didn't went to like English medium public school. I went to Marathi medium school, like where instruction are basically in Marathi.
And you are not a beneficiary of any other NGO in college, right?
No, not at
So
all.
your English, your presentation has all come from
Good
here.
New Foundation.
Right. Yeah.
So how does your dad feel about you growing out? Your mom obviously,
Yes.
does
Yes.
what she does out of her own choice or out of her upbringing over so many years and not being able to break out from that and find her
Yes.
own freedom and satisfaction.
Yes.
But he's okay with you and you following your dreams?
Yes, sometimes he got little like frustrated. I am going out and doing things, but sometimes he supports also. That's why I get that feeling of positiveness, and I understand that sometimes he get frustrated that why you're going out so many times, you are bored, this. But sometimes like he got so supportive. He didn't express his feeling, but I can understand. He is so proud of me for going out, attending CSR events, presenting here. He's so proud of me. I am totally sure. Whenever I went home, I tell him that this is what I did, and he was like so happy. But he couldn't like expression like emotionless. He was, but then I understand that he is proud of me so much. I love my dad so much.